first thing I'd probably say is the instructor. To have an instructor like Mr. Schaub is probably the best aspect of what I like about Karate America. Probably the one thing that I thought was the most amazing to me was they know everybody's name from day number one. And no matter whether it's one kid or it's 30 kids. And how they do it, I have no idea.
It's really an experience to be able to have these people come in as sometimes 4 or 5 years old, and then you watch them grow up and you watch them change and develop and the things that they learn and the choices that they make in a positive direction because of what you've taught them is probably the most satisfying experience in all of the martial arts that I've had.
Jacob, of course, took right to him right away because he's such a good teacher, good with the kids. And, you know, I've gotten to know Mr. Beck a little bit more since I've been here longer, and it's a good atmosphere.
I've worked with all ages, and starting with the teeny tiny ones, we typically will start them at 4 years old, and then we can move on, and they go into the basic class, and beyond that, the sky's the limit. I mean, we have people here that are 65, 68 years old.
Our kids have grown so much in all areas of life, I feel. I think it's been great for them, physically and mentally, and connecting with other kids and just growing up.
The leadership class is really unique, where they're still in their uniform and we still tie our belts on and everything. We just recently we've sat down, we have the whiteboard up, and we'll draw out some ideas, getting a real good feel for what makes good character. And we build up so that they understand the word, they understand what it means. For example, industriousness is a word that not every 6 or 7 year old is going to know, but my 6 and 7 year olds know that industriousness isn't just working, it's working hard. And those ideas at such a young age being put into their minds, and now they know that this is good character, this is what makes me successful, this is what's make me intelligent, this is what's going to make me succeed. That's the kinds of things that they want, and they're smart enough to know that too. I think a lot of people don't give the younger kids the credit that they really deserve. They're pretty bright.
I think that more important than the kicking and punching is we try to instill some positive into their personal growth.
One thing I really appreciate about the instructor is when a student is doing well, that instructor really takes the time to point that out.
When I'm working with a kid or an adult, I'm looking for what they're doing right and then building off of that. And I think the tendency for a lot of people is when you watch somebody, you're always looking for what they're doing wrong. And as a martial arts instructor, we're good finders. We're looking for what's happening right and then using that as a springboard to build into more correct technique.
If you take karate, then you have a much better opportunity to get to know other people around your age that are interested in the same things you do.
I like advanced masters class, but that's just because you get to learn flips. And there's also some sparring classes. It's really fun. It's fun to do sports weaponry.
I've told lots of parents about Karate America and what it's done for our kids. I definitely say give it a try. I mean, for me, karate, it's like a second home.
Once you get a black belt, it's just so exciting. All these other kids that aren't doing this are really missing out big time.
I love Karate America.